I just put my timer for filming. I have to say what I have to say during the candle burning, so let's start it. Happy New Year! Welcome! If you see me for the first time or for the 10,000th time and you never went to my website and read about me, here I am a Reiki healer, shadow work coach and a spiritual guide, and this podcast is to help you understand your body, especially if you are neurodivergent, if you are interested in spirituality, witchcraft, energy, quantum physics, and if you have existential OCD like me. So welcome. Today I'm gonna explain why you have to be DELULU to discover your true authentic self. As usually I'll come with a practical side and then a spiritual side, and then you make your own conclusion. If you want to follow what I follow, okay. If you don't want, but so you have to be DELULU to discover your authentic self, to discover and to live your dream life, because we are all different, and in our society we just have like some templates of some people who they uncoded their matrix, right? And they are creative and stuff like that, and they are trying to sell you the same recipe, which is really a fucking DELULU thing to think that the same thing is gonna help everybody. So here we go. That's why I'm here, to bring a different perspective, a grounded spiritual perspective, and how I manage my own life. And it works, so if you want to try it, welcome. If you just see randomly in your life like angel numbers and stuff like that, if you are DELULU, you're gonna change your life after every number. You're gonna think that every number or every coincidence that you see in your life is like pushing you to do something. No, and that's DELULU. That's bad DELULU. Okay, so we need to be 50% grounded and then 50% to have a bit of imagination. As humans, we always want to have control. This is why we have a lot of people who are too science-based people. They like, you tell them it's sunny outside and they are like, oh, where did you read that? Give me the study. If you really understand how the science is evolving, is also by throwing an apple to a wall. That's how new researches and ideas get released, and we find out new things because people have the audacity and the confidence to believe in their imagination and be creative. So, and then yeah, we have two spiritual people who they have to have control over everything in a different way, as I explained before. Like when you feel that the matrix communicates with you and they are sending you signals, you just be aware and enjoy it. It means that you are aware, because a lot of people, they're not. You are a sentient being, you are part of this reality, so your matrix is also triggered by people and things that happens around you. So not every trigger, not every movement that you feel around your life actually means something. When people say being DELULU, that just means to have a healthy optimism and confidence in your skills and confidence in your path. So why is important to be like that? I'm gonna explain to you how projection works with drawing, and you will get an understanding. Usually as kids, until 6 years old, we learn how to source from the outside, where we usually have like a social family system that gives us like affection, love, and they actually train us and teaches us like the rules, you know. So that's the programming phase, and we usually feed our solar plexus is fed by the outside. You perform as a human and you receive praise, money, love, affection. So your Solar plexus is fed from the outside. You are outsourcing. That also means that you have all these paths in your life that are already created by other people, because you don't have the capacity to take resources from the inside. You are kind of pushed to follow someone's path. Okay? When you grow up, or if you have like a very, wise family and support system, they will teach you how to source from the inside. And if not, you'll go to a middle age crisis and you will be forced to learn this yourself. I'll show you how resourcing from the inside looks, and you'll see where the DELULU fact comes in play. This is you. This is your solar plexus, because, well, the most of our identity values are in our solar plexus. That's why it's so important. You can resource from the inside only. You have to receive something for a resource. That's why you connect with your crown chakra. You are connected spiritually, you are attuned. And when you're connected spiritually, as I said before, we are all spiritual. So just because you don't pray doesn't mean you're not spiritual. You are resourcing from the inside. What that means is that you receive you connect to yourself and you discover your values, you know your desires, you want to do this and that, and you receive these ideas actually of the possibilities, you receive these ideas of possibilities. Because you resource from the inside, which means actually from, the spirit, you have the power, you have the capacity to project your own dream and desire into reality. This is what is happening to the entrepreneurs or people who come out with really new products, or they have like a unique life path and nobody believes in them, and they did something, that's what happens to them. So you see those possibilities, but these are imaginary possibilities. These are just your dreams and thoughts. Because you are always connected to that, you are able to step by step to build your own way. So these people will go maybe like slower than other people, because nothing is like actually crystallized in the reality. So you actually need a lot of internal work to maintain this strong desire and to project so much, because this is this is energy, and for the energy to be like crystallized like this, I've been 9 months in my mom's belly, to be crystallized like this. So that is the same thing with your dreams and projections. You will create a completely different path. You don't want to choose nothing that's already built, because not because of the ego, but because you know yourself so good that you know that that's not your path. So you are strong enough, you have enough resources to create something completely new. You build your life out of your own source. You are not afraid of competition anymore, because you know that you build this thing exactly, specifically, only for you. When you follow the other tracks that are made for other people, you are a very replaceable person on this path that everybody has access to. So then you are in competition. Anybody who is slightly better at one skill in that position you're gonna be replaced. You're gonna be replaced so quickly, and you live in fear. Sorry. And here, nobody even like, people around think that you're the Lulu. They don't even wanna take, your path. And then when they realize it's actually like really good what you're doing, you're too far away for them to like become a competition. So this is happening to everybody who is attuned to their own self. And also, you have to be somehow advanced in your shadow work and integration to be always able to keep that resource of energy. Because if I lost my thought. Well, I lost my thought. So the example I wanted to offer, which is like really DELULU for me, is the Bitcoin example. How DELULU you have to be to think, to create a new, completely different, energy-based money, like only energy-based money system, virtual. That's unhinged to think. But these guys, they did it. But this is how it works. He followed his, connection and, the support system. Because also when you are attuning to yourself and you act towards your dreams, you connect with people who have the same like thought process. Being healthy DELULU is a form of shadow work. When you take charge of yourself and you start training yourself to be a bit less, to be a bit more lighthearted about life and what is happening, to not be so grounded. As I said, you have to be somewhere in between. When you're too grounded, you take everything too serious. Everything is so dramatic for you in your life. The highs are high and the lows are too low, so that's a form of shadow work also. So yeah, I advise you, be DELULU, go fully immerse in your dreams, hit them, bang them with your fears, and see what blocks you to go do the next step. And if that's true to DELULU, if that seems impossible, don't do it. Do something else. And then maybe after a while that thing is gonna seem more possible, and then you'll take another chance. Opportunities never go away. I hope this was useful. Don't forget to follow my content on social media, Free Spirit Healing, TikTok, Instagram, because I post self-development content. And don't forget to check out my meditations, and soon I'll come with more meditations.